Hello everyone, today I'm going to be continuing ddlc, Doki Literature Club, and as you can see I'm going to be playing it with my vtube character because I really like her, and yeah. Okay, we're good. Let's load the game. Okay, this is where we left off last. My name is still Pop-Up Corner since I cannot change it, so yeah, we'll just love that. I have something extra planned today, so everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? I can't do their voices anymore. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That is a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Oops. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Also, I gave my pigtails because I like them better. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Oh, it sounds fun. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Oh, that's kind of like the opposite of me, because I really like performing. But yeah, I'm fine with doing it with strangers though, as you can see from YouTube, but I'm not really performing here, just drawing. Anyways, imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Do it. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for us to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I actually feel more comfortable with it because I'm more comfortable with performing to strangers than like friends or something. So yeah. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. I feel like I've been giving Monica a Yuri voice. We're the only one responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. I totally forget what your voice is, Monica, so I'm sorry that I'm giving you Yuri's voice. Okay. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Great game. And having fun. I'm having fun right now. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Wait, a 2-minute long poem? I mean, Natsuki's were like 2 seconds. And I loved that. How is it a 2-minute poem? Whatever. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Oh my god. I know, it's stage fright. There's a... think of Natsuki. Think of your bae. The least you can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Also, a little bit of my avatar was actually based off of Natsuki. Like the hairpins. I made them black, but same thing. And then the eyes, heavily inspired. And the hair color, obviously. It's like the same kind of color. I mean, it's pink. Yeah. I really like Natsuki. Alright! Oh, oops. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to perform a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Yeah, seriously, performing in front of your friends sucks. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Monica, you don't understand that some of us are easy. It's easier to perform in front of strangers. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone to feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind first. That she then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is called The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing each word to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Did I say that right? I don't know. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. This poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Nobody else was applauding? I'm the first to start applauding. Yes, you go, girl. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Woo! That was the reason you want to applaud her. Then why didn't you applaud? That's so rude. But we were caught so off guard we must have forgotten. What the heck was that? As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Kawaii Enemy Macaron liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. Ow. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick up a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? What made me go for Kawaii Enemy Macaron? It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Kawaii Anime Macaron lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with it with I wrote to her today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause right away. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Her words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. Oh my god, Natsuki gets me. Natsuki. Oh my god. I think Natsuki and I were made for each other. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. Yes. But when it's just my friends, it's embarrassing. Yes. Very much so. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. That makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait! I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And pressing Natsuki, not Monica. She is my least favorite one. Never Monica. Only Natsuki, then Sayori, then Yuri, and only then will I want to impress Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Kawaii and Macaron. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, oh no, this is a hard decision. I think, since you're waifu number 2, I think I'll walk with you. Even though Yuri's really cute, you're just more my type than her. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But She's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem like you really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, kawaii anime macaron. Also, if she asked to go home with me, I would just bring you too. Because we literally live like right next to each other, so like it would be kind of weird to walk home with Yuri and then like walk to my house without you. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating on something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Yahtzee? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? I don't like squid. I don't like seafood. You of all people. Oops. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. What? Monica. There is no S in there. Monica. Oh, it must be thing. That's not how you say our name at all. Oh. Then how did she say it? I don't know. I don't know. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Oh, Monica breaking the fourth wall? Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reaction to that aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of her room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sarah shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kawaii anime macaron, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sari, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm the one asking you, Kawaii Anime Macaron. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that have bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? She's totally in love. Like, I already kind of knew that, but like, oh my god. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kawaii Anime Macaron. Me? How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light that's turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Kawaii Anime Macaron. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you can just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sari is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sari and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sari told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Aww. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. And I think with that, I'm going to end this episode. I will not be posting regularly, as I said in the last couple of videos, because of school. So yeah, you might not see this for a while because I am really busy. But I'll try and post things like on the weekends and stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!